Are you ready for me to be sharing your face?
No.
Did I do this right?
Hi, Tiffany.
Hey.
You look really nice.
Yeah, I was just about background. To say that.
Hey. This is the one, Linda. Hi.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
You guys are doing a great job.
Oh, thank you.
Right? Is this
really good job? It's a great platform. I thought, the 2 sessions I went to were awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, legit.
Yeah, we're really happy with how it's like turning out.
And Lindsay, you two work really good as a team.
Mm-hmm.
We think so too.
Don't they? They feed off each other really well. I'm gonna go get an iced tea. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I got a seltzer.
Oh, Tiffany, you look smashing.
Thank you.
You said that too.
Thank you.
I'm kind of jealous about that background, my love.
I made it for when I film my videos and stuff for the virtual stuff that I've been doing. I was like, my background looks stupid. So I took some hot glue and some spray paint, and here we are.
It's very cute.
Fake flowers, and here we are.
I got a green screen, but I can't find in the move. We managed to misplace the frame.
Stop.
I was all excited. I was gonna literally have a unicorn head. I had all this great stuff. Green screen's laying in a box.
Oh my God.
You can't have everything. And why does this camera keep moving?
I don't know.
All I am is a floating head. No, we don't need cleavage. We need unicorn horn. I surrender.
Horn.
I give up. It's National Unicorn Day.
Is it? Oh, shit.
I grabbed this on the way out and then sat down at work, and Facebook said, check this memory out from 3 years ago. National Unicorn Day. I'm like, okay. It works.
And it works. It works completely. The universe knew to tell you to put it on.
I have my standby from last night, which I might wear tomorrow.
Oh, I love it.
This one came with a wand.
Oh.
She starts making those
Mary.
Primark.
That's so cute.
Primark, actually, is the way the British say it. Their kids section. Apparently, my head isn't as large as I think it is.
Oh, my Lanta. I love that, though. I'm here for that. I stand that. Oh, man. Oh, man.
So, Leo, I have to ask a probably dopey question. At the top of this window, just to the right of the recording button, it says 4/9. Does that mean 4 of us are on camera out of 9 people present?
That means that there are 9 total Hollywood windows available at any given time. There are 5 people, and you can see the people in here. If you go over to session and click on people, you can see who's in here.
Oh.
Session. Oh, duh. Why, thank you.
There you go.
Where do you click?
Don't, Linda, you'll just feel goofy because it's so obvious.
Oh.
It's where it says chat, polls, and people, right?
Yeah, if you click on people, you
Click on people and it tells you who's in the. Oh, Lord.
Should we make
so no one's here except for us?
And Polly.
Hi, Polly. So I thought everyone was going to be on camera.
They can if they
have
want.
to choose to be.
Oh.
Linda, you don't get a choice. Neither do we.
No.
I apologize. I look a little ragged here.
That's all right.
Yay, Polly!
You look like
Hi,
you're
Polly.
breathing. You look like you're breathing and healthy, and that's all we're asking for.
Polly's outside.
This is my third outfit of the day for these video calls.
Polly, are you sitting on your deck outside? Oh, I'm so jealous.
5-mile bike ride in between the workshops and this, so I'm sweaty.
Fancy.
Wow.
You're fancy.
I need a nap from Polly's agenda.
Donna.
Hey, Donna. Hey, Pierce.
Hi.
It's a party now.
I just want everybody to know that I turned 60.
We gotta get Donna a new microphone.
Donna, why you sound so low?
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Who's low?
Donna.
I'm low. I'm always very loud. Do you hear me now?
Low is from Houston. She's not here.
You're really low. Your volume is low, dear.
Yeah.
Sweet and low.
Better? Is it better now?
Now it is. Where's your microphone?
I just wanted to tell you that I turned 60 2 days ago. And I
Oh,
did.
yeah.
Yes. Wait, so you're still 60?
60. Yeah, Wednesday I turned 60.
Yes. Happy belated.
Thank you.
I'll be right back. I'm drying shoes. I have to turn them over.
Okay.
And when you walk
All
them,
right.
they get dirty.
From Atlanta. So what's up? I feel like I've missed everybody's lives. I don't know what's happening. There's a lot of things going on. I don't know. Tell me things. Tell me something good.
Good.
Tell me something good.
Oh, she just stopped singing. That's it.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to get the vapors?
I can't. Absolutely. I feel like that's fine. We're fine.
Okay, just checking.
We're fine. Yeah, that's
You
fine.
good now? You guys hear us?
Somebody said something, but I didn't hear them.
There are multiple pages.
You guys hear us now?
Okay, so I'm gonna do myself as well. If you're not currently called to speak, if everyone could just mute so we're not all confused as to what's going on, I'd appreciate it.
Oh no, Pierce muted his face.
Not muted his face.
A report I have to get done.
Oh wow. Okay, we're working. We're working.
Like your boss is on the call.
Yeah. Pretend.
I stan, y'all. I really do stan. What happens if I do mine? Oh, my picture is on there. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Hi, Gregory. We saw you waving. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, hi, hi.
Can you guys hear me?
Okay.
Is it working?
Yeah, I can hear you, Leo.
Just making sure.
I get worried sometimes.
No, only because also, Leo, did you restart your computer?
I refreshed it because I changed the settings of the session and I wanted to refresh it to see if they had taken effect.
Oh, okay.
I did reset my computer and restart my browser. And
Oh, good.
I'm not going to say what didn't happen, but it didn't happen.
Okay, good. Good,
It didn't
good,
happen
good.
during that really charged keynote. I was really hoping nothing could crash.
Good.
Kill all that momentum.
I'm glad. I'm really glad. Because I was like, wait, we lost Leo. Where did he go?
Here, it's good.
Can't tell. Is this
for it.
working?
Yeah.
What happened?
Probably so they're 10 out of 9.
Okay.
Give people another minute, Tiff, to 4:05.
Yeah, 1 more minute. Yeah, 4:05. Give people some time to come on in the room. Come on in. And I'm just like trying to keep a lookout on the people tab because we have that. We can see who's here. Which is fabulous. Also, Ari, it's nice to see your face. Hello. It's been a while.
See everybody.
I was like, at some point through this thing, I've seen everybody except for Ari. And I'm like, what is happening? So it's nice to see your face.
Tiffany.
All right, y'all. So it's 4:05. We're going to go ahead and get it on started. It's kind of like light and cute because Corona has not afforded us the opportunity for things to actually be happening and going on within the organization. But I think that we've all done fabulously trying to navigate these virtual spaces. So love and appreciate all of you. Thank you all for being here. We first want to give a shout out to outCT. Y'all have been doing a bomb, and pardon my French because y'all know I curse a lot, but y'all have been doing a bomb-ass job. I've been having a really good time. I love how thoughtful y'all have been in this process, and being able to work with you all has been really, really, really incredible. So thank y'all for hosting. Thank y'all for pivoting as we all have had to do, but thank y'all for pivoting to make this happen. Marcy, want to say something?
Just to reiterate once again, thank you, and thank you. The work that they put into this has been incredible, and they've been incredibly easy to work with. So bless you, because I am not notoriously easy to work with. And if I could just ask everyone again, if you're not speaking, to please mute your mic. Just make it easier for everyone else to hear, because there's some kind of weird background noise I keep hearing. And no, thank you again. And outCT rocks. Go ahead, Tiff.
Woo, woo, woo. Okay, so again, welcome everybody. How's it going? Plenary session 1. It's happening. We're NERPing. I've officially made it a thing. We are NERPing. This is happening. So first things first, we're gonna actually have our fabulous co-president Linda tell us a couple of things about Enterprise. So Linda, whenever you're ready.
Thank you all for coming to NERP, and I see some friendly faces. I see some new faces. It's fantastic. I certainly want to reiterate how really outCT, fantastic job. And, you know, we all wish that we were there in Connecticut. We all totally wish we'd be there holding each other and dancing and stuff. But, you know, having this platform is good, and you've done a great job, and I want to tip my hat to you. I also want to thank Tiffany and Marcy. They've been great communicating with us during this pandemic and trying to keep us all in. You know, we're a pretty large group up here in the Northeast, you know, our NERP family, and they do the best that they can, you know, with their pride and their work and their family, and also keeping in touch with them. So I want to tip my hat to Marcy and Tiffany as well. So it's been an unprecedented year for all of us. And we all wish everybody the best. We're all there for one another. We're all one big pride family. So, you know, I just wanted to, you know, on behalf of my other co-presidents, Julian and Hadi, who have not, Julian will be there tomorrow. He'll tell you a little more about upcoming the AGM. But, you know, we have some other folks here who doing some work for Enterprise and been on our committees. As you know, we have a lot of committees that we do. So I just wanted to touch base about Enterprise. So Enterprise has about a little over 500 members now, which is amazing because, you know, I've been with Enterprise for a long time, and there was a point where we only had like 30 members when I first joined. So we have over 500 members now from around the globe. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of passion that we have. You know, we're doing some fantastic work moving towards human rights. We filled out an application. It's called ESOC, which basically means we're trying to get a seat at the table at the UN, which we're really excited for. We filled out the applications. They've accepted our application, so now it has to go through a process. So we will be one of the major LGBT nonprofit organizations that will be able to have a bigger voice. And so we're kind of happy about that. It's about 2 years down the road, but you know, things like this, progress takes time. So that was one of the things I wanted to let everyone know, that that's what we're doing. We also are doing, we have this year our World Pride coming up in Copenhagen. As of right now, they're trying their best to do it hybrid. So they might have some in-person stuff, and they're definitely going to have some virtual stuff. So they're doing their best to keep everyone informed with their website and sending through communications through Enterprise. So if you're not on our newsletter, make sure you get on top of our newsletter, or Tiffany and Marcy can help facilitate that or send out some other information. So along with the World Pride in Copenhagen, I think the Euro Games are going on at the same time there as well. So everybody has their challenges as to do what's in person and what's not. So we have World Pride in Sydney in 2023. They're actually started working really hard. They just got $2 million granted them from their government. Lucky these guys have their government giving them all money. So they got some funding from their government to, and it's not until 2023. So they just started hiring a staff to get ready. So I can imagine World Pride in Sydney, Australia being really, really big. So the other things that we're doing, we have a solidarity team committee, which gives out grants that we have through Interpride to Pride organizations or wannabe Pride organizations across the globe. And so we're really happy about that. Last year, we had over 80 recipients. This year, we have a team going out. We have some funding, not as much as we've had before, because as you know, some of our funding comes in person at our AGMs. So that team is working really well. That committee is working really well. We have a human rights committee that's been going on. And one of the programs within human rights I wanted to mention here is called the Racial Oppression Awareness Program. The acronym is ROAP, R-O-A-P. Some of us are, indifferent about that, but you know how acronyms go. So I wanted to let folks know about that program. We've had about five programs of it. They're all recorded. They're all sitting on the Interpride Facebook page. And I actually encourage you all to go and listen to some of them. The last one we had in February was about the impact of colonialism with the Indigenous folks in the LGBT community. And it was really, really enlightening. And I know we're all going through a lot of different changes. And this one particular interview was really enlightening. So as I said, they all sit on the Interpride Facebook page under videos, and they're all there for you to listen one day or put it on and sit in the backyard as Polly's sitting there in her backyard and just listen to them. They're really, really great. And we hope to continue on with this kind of programming for human rights. So again, I know everybody, you have your pride, your work to do, and you have your job, but Interpride is always welcoming to have folks on their committee. Sherry has been part of Interpride for a very long time. Sherry has been on member services, fund development. She is on the mentorship program. Sherry, I've known Sherry for years. Tommy has been on the World Pride Committee. So I just encourage you to look at our website, look at some of the committees you might want to join, and be part of the Pride movement on a global scale. Even just attending a meeting and giving your voice helps us, because many voices have different opinions, and they're all welcoming. So I thank you for letting me speak, Marcy and Tiffany, and telling a little about Interpride. Before I end, I just wanted to say NERP is part of North America, which is part of USAP, United States Association of Prides, which is a partner with Interpride. So when you're a partner with Interpride, you're also a member of two associations, Interpride and USAP. So, and that's in its infancy. It started about 2 years ago, and we're really excited about where that's going to. So, along with the Canada partners we have, FCP, the European partners we have, which is APOA, the Irish network, and the UK UPCOM. So thank you very much. I'll turn it back over to Tiffany or anybody. I'm gonna thank you everybody for having us, and I'm sorry I'm not there seeing everyone in person, but I look forward to next year. Bye now.
Thank you, Linda.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. So now we're gonna go ahead and pass it over to Marcy.
Greetings, fellow NERPers. Since NERPing is a thing, we can be NERPers. So I get the unpopular topic of talking about membership dues. I'm a little confused because we asked the treasurer to send us a list, and out of the 26 paid prides from last year, we're only showing 16 members paid for this year so far. So if you are in charge of your prides paying your dues and you know you've paid them, if you can just send me a copy of whatever it is that is easy for you at marcy.carr, that's marcy.carr at Interpride. So we can rectify this and make sure that we have everyone that's paid. if by accident your pride hasn't paid yet, I would beg you to please get on that as soon as possible, because our region's not looking too good, folks. We literally look like we lost 10 members since December 31st. And my speech about recruiting new members tomorrow is not going to work at the plenary if we can't make sure that we're all paid. If you haven't paid and you want to pay and you can manage to swing that between now and tomorrow's plenary, I would be the most grateful human you have ever met in your life. I will let you know, and this does not mean you didn't pay. It just means that we need to update our records. I have as paid Boston, Bradbury Sullivan, Brooklyn, Cape Cod, Capital Pride Alliance, the Caribbean Equality Project, CNY Pride, Delaware Pride, Doylestown Pride Festival, which I didn't know they were members, so bully for them. Heritage of Pride, Jersey Pride, New Hope Celebrates, Out Bronx, outCT, and the Pride Center of Staten Island. If you are a paid Pride member and not on this list, do not despair. Just send me a copy of your you paid email, and I will take care of that at some point between tonight and tomorrow and make sure that it's fixed, because I know there are several prides that paid and aren't listed. It doesn't mean someone ran off with your money. Please do not think that. It just means that the internet is a weird and wild place, and we will fix it, as soon as possible, which hopefully will be by, I guess by end of day on Monday. And that's my pitch. Please pay your dues. Please pay your dues. Ooh. Hey, Tiff, my favorite topic is next.
Is it?
This one? Ooh.
Is it next?
Well,
sure.
Oh, wait. I apologize. We changed the agenda so many times. Let me check, because I'm looking at the paper one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the next one is so Tiffany and I were talking, and I default to I'm an old lady and don't remember anything, and clearly didn't write it down. I don't remember anyone volunteering because we didn't have a NERP last year. We need someone to host for next year.
2022.
And we're looking for bids for 2023 also.
outCT, not it.
Fingers on your nose. If you are interested, please think about it this evening into tomorrow, and we will be asking people to pitch a bid tomorrow at the plenary. We will also have to vote at that point, because we're not going to see each other any other time. So we really do need to make these decisions, all kidding aside. So the proposed host can, get their act together in a really short amount of time for next year. And then the ones for 2020, God, I was 2023. When did this all happen, Tiffany? Can then, start planning as well. So if your pride is interested, please be prepared to pitch tomorrow. It does not need to be a video with the swag you're going to give us. Just a simple, we'd like to do it. We'll work with Tiffany and Marcy, would be perfectly okay. Though I don't discount if you can produce a video between tonight and tomorrow, more power to you. That's not what we're looking for. We're just looking for volunteers so we can start moving towards figuring out how we're going to go. I'm now going to flip it to Tiffany to talk about, and we'll probably talk about it again tomorrow if Alan's around. But Tiffany and Alan embarked on what I think is a very ambitious and incredible project. And Tiffany, take it away. Tell us all about it, please.
Yeah. So it is our NERP mentorship program. Last year we were talking about it during our voting sessions after. Kells is actually the one who said, we need to make sure that we keep Alan involved in our region as much as possible. And I had the same thoughts as Kells. Kells is in New York. But we came up with the mentorship program. Alan has been a part of NERP, has been a part of Enterprise for so many years, has so much institutional knowledge, and was one of the people who helped me in my journey, becoming a part of NERP and Enterprise along with Marcy, because I came in as an alternate. And I think that with the program, it offered an opportunity for him to share in some of that, some of what he has. What we realized though when we got on the call was that there were a lot of folks that we actually already know, who are doing the work within the community and within their own prides. And so a lot of what we talked about in that first meeting was how does mostly how does Enterprise work, basically. And so our next meeting, which I will be posting in the next couple of weeks, is more so going to be folks getting to know and understand the committees, which actually Linda brought up. That was like a really big question. What do the committees do? And I am one person, and I could not answer for what these do. Neither could Alan. So we reached out to our committee chairs, to set a meeting with them so that they can give us um, a little background and a little more information on what it is that they actually do within Enterprise, because folks do want to be more involved, but trying to get involved, and not knowing the route to take was something that came up really big within that convo. I also will be tapping on a couple of folks who have been here for some time to come in and share their experiences a little later on down the line, because I think that it's important that we have a little bit of everybody. When you talk about inclusion, when you talk about intersectionality, and those things, we have a lot of that in our region, a lot more than when I first started, which is fantastic. So yeah, we're that I think that it's going to be really dope combo, only because I know for myself when I started, I didn't have um that type of format. It was just kind of like, all right, Tiff, this is what it is, and I'm learning as I go. And Marcy's telling me stuff, and Alan's telling me stuff, but there was nothing that was necessarily formalized. It was you had to kind of be in the room to know. And so to kind of combat that, having this program lets us be able to reach everybody if they so choose to want to step up in leadership. And of course, that includes, when I'm done here, when Marcy is done here, we gonna need people. We're gonna need people to run this region. And so having that mentorship program offers that to folks so that they're not, caught like a deer caught in headlights. I think that's the saying, when they come into their positions. So yeah, but if Alan is on tomorrow, we'll see if he wants to say a little more about it. But definitely just keep a lookout for the updates and everything through the NERD page and through what's that thing I've been doing? Emailing. There we go. Yeah, that. So no, legit. I had to think about it. I was like, what have I been doing? Emailing. That's right. Yes. But that's all I got for that. And the crazy thing is, y'all, was the last thing on our list.
Well, I can throw one more thing out there, brief, because you brought up emailing. The only email addresses that Tiffany and I are given is the email address that is registered when you pay your dues. If your pride has other folks who are consistently involved, not somebody who's going to be gone in 6 months, because that makes it difficult for us to keep the list current. But if there's those of us that have been around for quite some time and you would like to get the emails, or if your pride has an info email address where multiple people can access it like we do, please, again, Tiffany.Royster, Marcy.Carr, both at Enterprise, shoot us the information and I will see that it gets put in to the region list. We don't want to add a bazillion email addresses just because. The folks whoever is in charge of your particular pride should be sharing that information with you. We will add you if we know you've been around for a while. And this is not to say that if you're new, you won't stay. It just makes keeping the list current very difficult when we have people flying in and out. But if you really want to be, I think we send maybe 2 emails a month in a busy month. This month it might have been 4 because it was NERP. We're not very big on, here's an email, telling you, oh, I got my toenails cut. No, that's not what we're about. But people have been telling us they haven't been getting the email. So please make sure you send us, the email address you want to use. And that's all I got for today, Tiff. Does anybody have any questions about anything?
So let's talk about the upcoming proposals that you're wanting folks to do. I think with such with not a lot of folks coming here right now in the plenary, and being online, I think we need to do it in a different way, and that would be better. I think for a few of us, we would need a little more time to think about it, go back to our boards, go back to our memberships, and see if we want to be able to host it. So just so folks know, the last in-person one was in New Hope, correct? And then before that, it was in Rhode Island, and I think it's been in Queens. Before that, where else, Marcy? Marcy.
No, I am Marcy. You were right the first time.
Yeah.
No, we're both old with curly hair.
I know.
Queens, Staten Island.
Staten Island.
Queens also did one.
And we had a NERP pose that we combined
DC.
in DC. So is this year the combination of a NERP pose?
No, last year, NERP pose would have been last year in Charlotte, and it got canceled.
In Charlotte, okay.
We got squashed, literally.
Right. So I think, have you asked Charlotte if they wanted to try again to do it, if we might be doing an in-person one in 2022? Or do you, I think perhaps we might want to ask them, did they give you any indication if they wanted to try it again?
We can reach out. I will also say this, that I just went through the attendance here, and according to the prides that we have paid, we have even 2 more prides represented than what we've got going on. So oddly enough, though, there's not a lot of people attending. We have pretty good representation, and I want to thank you all for that.
Of the prides, you're talking about the prides. Yeah, that's great. I think
representation.
That's great.
I'm pretty thrilled about that. Just saying. But yeah, we can reach out to them. We'd still be looking for. I don't know whether they would want to do it next year. We'd still be looking for someone because we're behind the ball because of COVID. We still need to start planning for 22, 23, and possibly 24.
All right. Well, I'd be speaking for Boston right now and saying that I need a little more time, because if Boston would like to do it, we would like to collaborate with the prides that are around us, like North Shore Pride, Quincy Pride, who just joined NERP. We have Cape Cod Pride, who is part of NERP, I believe. And we have some upcoming ones who just reached out. Springfield Pride, who just reached out to Interpride, which is being sent to both Tiffany and Marcy right now. Actually, like an hour ago, I got an email. So I think for us, if we did something in Boston, we would want to structure it in a way where it's a little more collaborative. But I haven't had time to even talk about this. And my director of operation, Pierce, he took his camera off because his probably head is spinning right now that I'm doing this.
And North Shore Pride is in the corner here, and my head is spinning because it's the first I've heard of it. So
we need more time to time to talk about it. But you like the idea.
Good
right,
thing
Hope?
I love Linda. Yeah, absolutely. I would just need time to talk to the board.
Yeah, I think we need time. Oh, look, Pierce turned his camera back on. He's not sweating anymore. Anyway, but before that, I would think that as a courtesy, we might want to see if Charlotte, we all felt so bad. They put so much work into it. Just like, outCT knows how much work it is to do this virtual stuff. So
Want to travel.
yeah, we want to travel. So can we do this online, or do we need to have is it the rules state that we have to do it this weekend?
So there are no rules for a pandemic. There's nothing in any bylaws about pandemic rules.
I love saying that.
There aren't. There's no bylaws in Interpride or COVID, and NERP doesn't technically have bylaws right now that say what has to be done, because so basically we're flying by the seat of our very cute pants. So
Well,
I agree. The issue that I have is getting people to actually commit to something in our region has been, unfortunately, love you all, but being honest, notoriously ridiculously hard to do. So if the bids come into us being Tiffany and I, either tomorrow or via email, and we give you a cutoff date, and we turn around and find out that nobody actually submitted anything, then Tiffany and I are stuck on stupid trying to figure out what to do. So if those of you that are here can commit to working with us, and even if you're not interested in hosting, you're working with us because I need you to help your pride to make sure you vote when we send out a vote email.
Right.
Has everybody got that? Just wave your hands at me. Because the problem that we have because of the pandemic is, instead of the 100 and something people that we should all be sitting in a room with muttering about when we're going to be released from this horrible meeting so we can have cocktails. Oh, come on, people. You all know that's what exactly was going to happen. So since that's not happening, pinning people to sending an email going, here are your 4 choices, pick them, pick a year, pick that. We've sent out, Tiffany, how many emails have we sent in the last 6 months, in the last year since COVID happened? And the response, look, we're living it too. We're not on some other planet where there's no COVID. But we need to keep the region running, and we need to keep moving forward. If those who are here will agree to help us with this, then we can talk about it tomorrow again. You can talk to your people, and we can give within the next 3 or 4 weeks deadline to get a group of choices together and send out a vote. But once you get that vote email, I need folks to vote. And before we do all of this, everyone needs to be paid. And that's all I got.
Well, I want to say that if you need to create any polls, just let me know, and then we can have polls. So if you want to vote right now.
We stan you on tech, Leo. We stan. We really do. Thank you.
Let you know.
Thank you. No, we stan you. And I mean, to piggyback off of Marcy, it has not been the easiest to focus on things, and I can speak for myself, to focus on things outside of what's happening personally. And I appreciate the folks who, do actually respond to the emails, do interact with the Facebook page. I appreciate the folks who I check in with. Like, I appreciate that beyond reason. You all have no idea how incredible you are. Oh, okay, knocking. Shit. You have no idea how incredible it is and how incredible it feels to be supported by y'all. Honestly, truly, I don't talk much about my personal life, and I know a lot of us don't. But I appreciate when you all respond and are as active as you possibly can be, even if it is just on the Facebook page, just on the social media, just liking a post, acknowledges that you've seen it and that you are there to figure out what's going on, and like you're paying attention to it. So just for me, I appreciate that, and I guess I can say the same partially for Marcy. Can't speak for Marcy wholly, but partially for Marcy. It's the same sentiment. So yeah. You guys keep me going. You keep me going.
I love you, girl. And Linda, thank you for pointing that I was about to step in it up to my eyeballs. I really appreciate that. It's been rough.
It's tough, it's like herding cats, but I think our hearts are in it. I just think that the Pride movement is a difficult movement. It's going through a lot of changes right now, and so we all need to lean on one another, and you two, don't let yourselves down. You're good leaders. You step yourself forward, and we all thank you for that. We all appreciate that very much.
Thank you.
I sent you a text, Marcy. Marcy, can you look at it? I don't want to say it out loud if you don't want to, but not that I'm being mean, but it's about USA Prides. You're on mute.
take up other people's time. I don't know the answer to that.
So I asked her, the USA Pride's just had a conference they had a winter conference, correct? Is what they called it? I didn't know. I know, Marcy, you were in one of their calls, their meetings. I didn't know if they called for when they had a conference coming up.
I don't know that another one has been arranged yet. I actually need to reach out to Ron about something else. So I was going to ask. I will try and do that before tomorrow.
Okay.
And then nothing has actually happened at all. They're unwinding from the last conference, which I heard got really great attendance. I unfortunately couldn't attend, but I heard it got really great attendance, and the workshops and things that they had were nice. From what I've heard, I haven't heard anything else though. So, but yeah. Marcy, you got anything else, or do we want to dip into Saturday's plenary topics? How are we feeling?
Or we could just give people the next 23 minutes of their life back.
I'm here for that too.
Would anyone object to getting the next 23 minutes of your life back? Oh, has anyone not gotten their bingo cards?
Oh yeah, that's important.
I'm gonna ask that.
I'm sorry, girl wants. I'm gonna run out of here to run home so I can actually play bingo at home.
Donna has.
Donna not only has those, but Donna printed those.
We're playing 6 rounds. You ready?
No bingo card here.
For who?
Tommy, is that you?
Yep, that's me.
I got you. I'll send it feel like after this meeting.
No worries.
It's a link.
Okay.
So it's not an actual card. When you click the link, it goes to the actual card.
And excuse me, Hope, do you mind if I answer you here? Is that okay? The email. Send you an email, you got it.
Question. Is there a way to get a copy of Dr. Washington's presentation?
Yes, he said he would send it out. He was going to send it to one of us. I'll put it somewhere at a shareable link, and I'll let you guys know in the chat.
Thank you very much.
I was actually going to ask, there were a couple of sessions, Leo and Lindsay, that I did want to attend. Can we get, like, when are you all planning to send the recordings for those?
It'll probably take us a minute to like get everything collected and sorted, and I'd say give it 2 weeks, and then we'll probably release it as a collection on YouTube.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe
Perfect.
not publicly listed, but we'll put it like in the NERF Facebook where to find it.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay. Anybody got any other questions and whatnot? Anything else you can think of? Anything else you're feeling? Do we want to scream as a unit? Who are we as people?
I want to high five you guys for being here.
Yeah. Thanks for showing up. It's been a really long year, and like we're all kind of tired of doing this like on online stuff, and it can be pretty exhausting and not as fun. But we do appreciate because we definitely put some work into it. So yeah, thanks everybody.
Yeah, and your work is showing, honeys. It's showing. It's giving what it's supposed to be gave. It really is.
Cool.
We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. All right. Well, if nobody else has anything.
Thanks. Bye, everybody.
No. All right.
See you at bingo.
Bye.
Have fun at bingo.
Bye.
And see you tomorrow.
Where'd everybody go? Where'd everybody go? Hello. Did we finish?
Is it over? There's 2 people watching. Did it end or we just got thrown out? Oh, you see me? Oh, because I see that it says 2 people there, and then it says 1 out of 20, and I'm just mouthing. I'm saying hello, hello. Where is everybody? Oh, so let me leave. Oh, but that was just so abrupt. I didn't. I don't know. I thought that I just lost because it seemed like I lost it because I had to go back into the hop in. So I must have lost the signal. How come it doesn't want